What's up, Brave Cubs? My name is Brave Wolf, and I'm going to be starting another new series called Brave Wolf Reviews, where I watch a movie or a series and I do reviews on them, as well as give my honest opinions. And I thought, what better one to start off with than Kappa Mikey? A weird one, I know, but eh. Kappa Mikey was a show I kind of didn't really think I'd get into, but then it was recommended to me, I watched it, and well, we're going to talk about it. But enough my rambling, let's check out Kappa Mikey. Kappa Mikey was an old Nicktoons cartoon that aired from 2006 all the way to 2008, consisting of 2 seasons. The show followed an American boy named Mikey Simon, who moves to Japan after winning a contest to star in a Japanese superhero show known as Lily Moo, where he meets our other cast of characters. Guano, who reminds me of a Pokemon in a way. Lily, who I thought at first was going to be a tsundere, but come to find out, she's just a yeah. Mitsuki, who, in my opinion, is an underrated character. And my personal favorite character, Gonard. And Gonard's voice might sound very familiar to you. That's because he's voiced by none other than the legendary Sean Schemmel, the voice actor who's famous for his voice role of Goku in the Dragon Ball franchise. Yeah, of all things, you least expect Sean Schemmel to voice act in a cartoon these days. So, yeah. The show follows our cast with every episode consisting of a Lily Moose segment at the beginning where it goes bad and at the end where it turns out good. And every show consists of Mikey doing something stupid and ruining the whole thing for everyone else. By some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Mikey is meant to be the sort of screw up, yet he's also meant to be the main character of the show, which doesn't really go well together, but yeah. we then also meet our boss of the cast and crew of Lily Moo, Ozu, who sort of reminds me of Benson from regular show, except more laid back. And then we meet his assistant, Yes Man. My god, Yes Man is annoying. Of course, in the show, all throughout the series, we meet other characters, but the show mainly focuses on Mikey and some of his shenanigans, as well as some of the other characters like Gonard, who happens to be Mikey's best friend, and yeah. Guano happens to be the director of the show. Oh, Lily Moo, that is, not Kappa Mikey, that'd be weird. But he happens to be the director of Lily Moo, and he also plays a character himself who literally just says guano twice every few lines he does. Which is why he kind of reminds me of a Pokemon in a way, because in Lily Moo, all he says is guano guano. Mitsuki kind of reminds me of this one character that everybody just forgets, because literally halfway, a lot in Season 2, and I think a little bit in Season 1, people forget her name a lot. Which, honestly, I like Mitsuki's character. She's kind of funny, and yeah. Don't tell Ellie, but I think she's waifu material. Gonard is meant to be the stupid one of the group, and honestly, he does it in the funniest way possible. Well, his favorite food is sandwiches, and he literally eats a lot. Heck, in the first episode, he tries eating guano in a photo booth. Also, isn't me, or is the opening to Kappa Mikey very, very catchy? I'm not going to play it because copyright claim stuff, but yeah. I'll leave a link in the description to the opening if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Now, how I watched the series, I watched it on YouTube. There was one channel who uploaded all of Season 1, there was another channel that uploaded half of season 1 and all of season 2. And that's how I watched the series. Probably my favorite episode is the one where Mikey's trying to get the Lily Moo video game, but he ends up accidentally giving Gonard away for it. Yeah. It's crazy. But still, though, I'm not saying the show is necessarily bad. It's actually a good show. It's funny, but this show. I didn't mean to almost say the show deserved. I can't talk tonight. The show did get into quite a bit of controversy at one point as well, I think, because of how it made fun of Japanese anime, and that triggered a lot of the anime community. Well, some other people enjoyed the show and its anime aspects. Myself included. I actually love anime, but I also like this show. But I'm not going to argue with people saying that Avatar is not an anime, because even though it's not, it's a cartoon in just the anime style formula. Yeah. Gonna get whiplash for saying that, but still. Well, even though Kappa Mikey isn't necessarily an anime, it's still a pretty cool cartoon, and it does do a good job in showing an anime aspect. When I first seen the show, I thought it was going to be some sort of American-made anime like how Rooster Teeth did with Ruby, but come to find out, it's so much more than that. It's not just an American-made anime or anything like that. It's a fully animated anime-styled cartoon like how Avatar was. Except that this is so much more different than the animation style we see in Avatar and The Legend of Korra. This crosses over a North American cartoon with the anime world. I'm sad that the show got cancelled, but I am hoping we do get a continuation in the future, or at least a reboot, yet I don't see that happening. Overall, Kappa Mikey is actually a really, really good show, and I highly recommend it to anyone who's a big anime fan. Because if you love anime, and if you love shows like Avatar and The Legend of Korra, I think you would like Kappa Mikey. I think it's actually a really good show. Sure, it's not as action-packed as Avatar or The Legend of Korra, but it does have its fair share of a little bit of action. Though all of the series is just Mikey screwing up everything for everyone else. God. Mikey should not have been the main character if he was going to be this much of a screw up. Also, what's with Mikey's haircut? I mean, is it me, or does it look like he has the same haircut as Fry from Futurama? But either way, Kappa Mikey is a good cartoon, and I highly recommend it to anyone who is thinking about checking it out.